Welcome to the backrooms. Level 9. The Darkened Suburbs. Survival difficulty class, level 5. It is unsafe, unsecure, and entity infestation. Level 9 is also known as the Darkened Suburbs. It is a seemingly endless suburban area with the time of day never changing from midnight. This level has some darkness similar to that of level 6 and level negative 100, but it is not as dangerous. The houses in this level vary in design and size. Although there are reports of spawning two houses near each other that are the same. The houses of level 9 appear to be furnished and fairly new, although there is no power source from the lighting systems to function. Some houses have a change of being empty. Many useful objects can be found inside of these houses in areas similar to them. The furniture of these houses is what a person would expect from a normal house, such as sofas, televisions, beds, refrigerators, etc. The items that require power source aren't functional due to the missing requirement of power source. Some of these houses have fully furnished yards at the back of the house. Other anonymous property of this level, I don't think I said that word right. Hold on. Whatever, we're gonna skip it because, again, my terrible reading skills. Property of this level is that you can find two houses weirdly clipped inside of each other. When traveling too far, which is physically impossible to happen in the front rooms. Well, I would hope so. The streets of level 9 are the most dangerous areas of the level. The wet asphalt roads are unpainted and are covered with leaves in some areas. The puddles in some spots the roads indicate that the level had once rained before. The stone sidewalks are normal and don't seem to have again, I don't know what that word is. Oddities. And walkways that lead to grass fields, which lead to level 9.1. Wandering off the walkway into the fields will for some reason lead to level 10. The street lamps are usually powered off and are inactive, although some flicker on and off and are sometimes even powered. It is unknown where the power originates, while the netherrack, okay, typically teleports to level 9 to destroy buildings and roads. Interesting. Maybe there's a link to the netherrack that we'll find later. Now here's where we get into a lot of new stuff as well with entities. Our first new entity here is Yosters. So let's find out what that's all about. You can find them here on the list, that is. I don't know why it doesn't take me just straight to their freaking page. Let's see if I can find him here. There we go. Okay, Yosters are large, flabby, quadrupedal beasts that resemble a cross between a monitor lizard and a platypus. Their mood varies and are more hostile, and more hostile ones can deliver a nasty bite. Though the younger Yosters are typically more docile, they are found throughout the first 5 levels, slurping up moisture from the carpeting or from puddles on the ground. Their meat is edible, though it always tastes badly burnt regardless of how you cook it. Interesting. I know Jerry was another one on the list, so we'll go ahead and read them. Jerry is a small bird that looks like a parrot. It controls the mind of the person holding it, making it say things. Jerry is everything. Jerry is what I live for. I like Jerry is everything. Jerry is what I live for. All hail Jerry. Those controlled by Jerry go missing shortly afterwards. They may go to Jerry's room, but that place is unconfirmed, with the parrot eventually reappearing on a seemingly random level to find a new host. If you see a bird that resembles Jerry, escape by all means. It is rumored that giving Jerry sunflower seeds or almond water will tame Jerry, allowing you to pick it up safely. This will only work with the person who fed Jerry. However, and anyone else who holds Jerry will be affected normally. This, however, is not confirmed, as it is also speculation. Okay, so let's go see what other entities we have to look at here. Okay, so we've gone over Jerry and Yosters. I really like that name, Yosters. That's really cool. Next is Death Sheep. So let's try and find them. Just gonna scroll through this and try to find them. Wish I would in like alphabetical order. Oh, well, transporters was another one on there, so we'll read that really quick. Also known as grabbers. Transporters are tall, dark humanoid figures that can appear anywhere past level 2, and get more common as you go further through the backrooms. They appear when you reach a T-junction in the hallways. 2 or 3 ways will continue as normal, but entering the 3rd way will reveal a transporter at the end of the hall. If you turn around, you will find that the passage into the hallway is gone, replaced by a simple wall. The transporter will walk towards you, gradually speeding up until it finally reaches you. It will grab onto your shoulders. It seems that what happens next is random. Either you die, or according to one of the surviving documentation of a transporter, you are thrown through a void and land in level 4. It is unknown if you could be transported anywhere else by these entities. One person transported by a transporter had claimed it took him to level 5,678. Though there is no proof on this remark, so take it with a grain of salt. Okay. Let's see if we can find our death rats, was it? Here we go. Hostile entities that take... Excuse me. Hostile entities that attacks anything that moves. You can identify one if it has gray fur, red eyes, and a big, tall body. Mainly found on level 2 due to the pipes and puddles that leak from them. This has been marked as a death rat nest. If you see any rat in the back room, it is best to avoid and slowly back away from it. Alright, Corrupt was another one I saw in there. Entity 74, nicknamed Corrupt. Put simply, will kill you if you did anything terrible. There's an unconfirmed version of him called 74B. Entity 74 is nomadic in nature and is very friendly if you are on his good side. So be nice, Gary. Jeez, who the hell is Gary? What the hell did they do? Okay, so we... Death Rats and then Death Sheep is another new one that we need to go over. And then Anithicus and Nithicus Observer Insanity is in Death Sheep. Let's see if we can find them here. God, I really wish this shit was in like alphabetical order. Death Rats again. And here's Insanities. These creatures are zombie-like humans that went insane in the backrooms. The weird various items used as weapons and tools, or they wield various items used as weapons and tools. However, some of these are using night visions, shields, or body armor. They have a rare type called Riot, which are 8 meters tall and go through walls, charging and breaking it. It can only be found in any levels very rarely. Somehow the Riot kills other entities, including Insanities. Population is 767. Their lifespan is 1 million to 2 million years. Interesting. So where are our Death Sheep? I don't think I passed it. They gotta be in here somewhere. You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We are just gonna go to the other website and search Death Sheep and see if we can find anything, because I'm not finding them there for some reason. See what we can find here. Well, I guess we won't be reading about Death Sheep then. Can't find anything on them, so... I imagine it's pretty much the same thing as Death Rats and Death Moths. See if we can find anything on these guys. Yet another one that doesn't take us straight to the... Let's see. just... Sorry, I just gotta do a lot of digging because they made it really complicated. I feel like I'm just dug way too far at this point. Yeah, that's it. Weird. Okay, they're not even on the list for some reason. Okay, so I guess we won't really learn too much about them because for some reason... Unless I can find them on here. You know what, hold on. I'll just go to the entity level. See if you can find them on this list. If they're not here, we'll just go past them, because I don't know why I can't seem to find their information. But doesn't look like there is anything on them, so sorry about that. I don't know why they have a link and then there's nothing on them, so I guess we'll just see if we can find anything on the Observer. Oh, so that takes me directly to what I need to see, but not the other ones for some reason. Anyways, the Observer is a large-sized robotic being which explores the alien level. The Observer is possibly created by the Collective to explore the level's unknown areas, which haven't been reached by the Collective. The Observer, when encountering one, do not shoot or show aggression at it, since that would activate the defense system of the Observer, which would kill you. The Observer does nothing to humans when in contact, and just leaves when humans are nearby. These machines are scattered around the level and should be avoided at all costs, since they may pose a threat to a human or the Observer. Okay, weird. Interesting though. Yeah, I don't know why this doesn't take me straight to the actual entity. But whatever, we're just gonna move on. Due to the level's depleting sanity, the most of the main 9, besides level 6, level 9 also includes some of its own special entities. The most notable ones are the Observer and the Mangled, corrupt or originated on this level. Okay, so obviously there's no link to the Mangled, but we'll just continue on here. There are a few groups that live in Roman level 9. And since this is a very dangerous task, none have been recorded for this entry at the moment. To enter Falling through the floor randomly on level 8 is the main method for entering level 9 for most wanderers. Crawling up the sewer gate in level 34 will lead to level 9. One of the many doors inside level 92 can lead to level 9 as well as other levels. The revolving door in level 40 will lead to level 9. The yellow arcade cabinet in level 25 will lead to this level. Entering one of the doors in level 54 will lead to level 9. The animated houses of level 94 can rarely bring you to this level. Going into a trapdoor on the ceiling in level 160. Opening a wooden door in level 4122 will probably lead to level 9. However, it may lead to level 11. Entering a coach's booth on level lights will also lead to this level. Walking far enough in the path in level 364 may result in ending up in level 9. Entering a modern suburban village in level 791 will lead you here. Traveling for 500 miles in level negative 63 will lead to this level. Using the door in level 5005 has a 50% chance to lead here. Going down the flight of stairs and leads to a dark lower room in level 994 can take you here. Or can take you to the first floor of a house in level 9. Asking the farmling to show you to the exit in level 34,565 will lead here. No clipping through the wall of a house in level 477. Oh, excuse me guys, I don't know why I'm yawning so much. Will lead you here. Climbing over the garden wall in level 8065 will lead here. Exits. To exit. The following area street signs will lead to level 11 after 100 or 200 miles. Although this will only be the case when following the signs. Walkways that lead to grass fields will lead to either 9.1 or level 10 or 9.2. Doors marked the sign biohazard or any other smaller signs in the house. Holy shit, guys. I cannot stop yawning for some reason. Other signs, similar signs in a house's basement will lead to 9.3. Level 60 can be accessed by no clipping through the street floor in level 9. Level 23 can be accessed by surviving for a week. An airport can be found while following signs to level 11. Entering the airport can be transported to level 36. A nondescript brick building with a metal bar door and a sign on the door says no sagging pants will lead to level 931 when entered. No clipping into a broken curb leads to level 251. Finding a yellow lamppost leads to the safe place. Finding a pinkish brick house will take you to level 290. Finding a hidden bunker underneath a house and open a trapdoor inside the bunker to enter level 160. Wandering until losing the sense of distance will take you to level 404. Waiting for the seemingly infinite long bus will take you to level 69. Touch a wall with snow on it and one may black out and get transported to level 9.1. Which is a bit safer than this level. Spending 24 hours in this level without looking up from the ground will cause you to teleport to level 563. Waiting for a bus with Operadosa Pulsa, written on its sides, or a white bus with red stripe will lead you to 1983. Staying in the shadows in level 23 will lead you here. Clipping through the mirror will lead you to level 60. Entering an old excuse me, entering an old house and fall off the stairs, you will be teleported to level 534. Entering a house in the level with the sentence, I'm not even going to begin to try to pronounce all that, in white written on a door will bring you to level negative 358. No clipping through a table leads to Snowy Cat Village. Interesting. I'm curious to learn about that in the future. No clipping through a house's front door has a 50% chance of leading to level 1157. No clipping through the front seat of a blue 1933 Chevrolet Camaro will send you to the unthoughtful. Finding an extremely shaded tree will take you to level 97. Having a peaceful dream will teleport you to 1398. No clipping through a toilet floor will teleport you to level 87. Selecting a level and level chalky. Interesting. Making a drawing with crayons of a horror experience will send you to level 743. Following signs that say mountains will lead you to 274. Wandering far enough through the level will eventually fade into level 477. Alright, well that is the gist of level 9, guys. I will see you for level 10.